Hello. This is Adrienne Obey, Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside. And I was actually going to do this at another group with another lady I know, but her group doesn't let me do lives there anymore for some reason. Who knows why? Anyway, this is much better suited for my own audience, isn't it? And so what I'm going to do is talk about how your astrological sign could possibly affect your career, or how your career is affected by your astrological sign, however you want to look at it. Now, I tend to ramble, and so I brought this trusty little egg timer with me to make sure I don't ramble. Okay, I'm going to go very quickly because I want to cover each sign and how I think you're probably, not definitely, remember it's general, affected by your astrological sign in your career. So let's start with Aries, who has Capricorn sitting up at the top of their chart on their midheaven, on the natural 10th house for Aries is Capricorn. And right now, Saturn and Pluto are in Capricorn. So, wow, Aries, you're working hard on your career. You might even have some changes going on in your career, like big, explosive changes. You're changing, I bet. And your career is changing as a result of that. So Aries, power, okay, and hard work, okay? Just remember, your power will come from your hard work, okay? Taurus, Aquarius is sitting up in your natural 10th house, and Venus is going to be transiting Aquarius this month, which is very positive, very things should be fluid and they should get along and people should like you. But don't forget, Aquarius are a little bit quirky. And so you might do something that's a little weird at times. But I think this month in particular, it'll be smoothed over. Overall, Aquarius, you like to do unique things, different. You like being different in your career. Gemini, you've got Pisces sitting up in the 10th house of the career. And this is an amazing month for you, Geminis, because the new moon is going to be happening in Pisces on March 6th. And when that happens, there's going to be Venus in Pisces, Mercury in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces. And so you're going to be thinking about your career. Neptune's going to make you really, either you are someone who is psychic or you're working in the metaphysical field in some way, or you're doing some type of helping, healing, compassionate work. I can see that where I would be careful of communications, because Neptune and Mercury in Pisces could make the communications a little hard to understand. But with that new moon and sun on March 6th coming up, wow, you Pisces, take advantage of that Gemini, because Pisces is going to be affecting your career, okay? So Gems, remember that. March 6th is a big day for your career. Cancer, you've got Aries on the 10th house. And right now, Chiron is going into Aries. You might be feeling like there might be some sadness in your career. I don't know what it's about. We might need to talk about it together, but at least Uranus is coming out of the career. Your career's been a little crazy lately. Mars has been there. It's going out of that. And overall, with Cancers, with Aries sitting up in the 10th house, the sun's going to be there on the 20th in March. So be aware of that. There's going to be a full moon opposing your 10th house on the 20th of March. Overall, Chiron is going to be there in 2019. And so you are going to be healing your career. You're healing. Leo, Taurus, on the 10th house, midheaven, there's Uranus is there and Mars is going to be there. And so you're going to have changes going on in your career, Leo. Changes are going on in your career, and you might be find that you're a little bit more assertive and aggressive in your career. This is a time probably to pursue your career, even though it might be something completely different than you're used to. Go for it. Virgo, well, you got Gemini in your 10th house. There's nothing really there affecting it too much. However, Jupiter is down in the 4th house opposing Gemini. And therefore, that urge to sit home and watch Netflix and eat and talk on the phone and not really go out and work, that's going to be there. So don't, whatever you get the urge not to pick up the phone and talk to people, do that, okay, in the month of March. However, Gemini, that's great for you. Virgos, you love to communicate, natural born communicator. Libra, Cancer is on your 10th house midheaven, and the North Node is in Cancer in 2019. It is telling me, Libra, that you need to put your emphasis into that 10th house of career. That's where your focus needs to be for 2019. Also, down opposing it, you've got Saturn and Pluto most of the year opposing it. So there is some power opposing that. You might feel thwarted a little bit, but just work with your heart, care, nurture, and with your emotions, because whatever you do with your career, Libra, needs to involve your emotions. Remember that. Scorpio, you've got Leo on the 10th house. It's empty right now. It's not opposed right now. There is probably going to be some squares from that, Mars and Uranus and Taurus in the 7th house. There could be some enemies that are out there, but overall, Scorpio, you are shining in your career, so go ahead and shine. Saggy, you've got Virgo in the 10th house of career, and it is empty right now. There's nothing in Virgo. However, some of you Sagittarius are experiencing your own Jupiter squaring the 10th house of Virgo. So you might be feeling some kind of way with that. Just remember, maybe if your personality is too big, tune it down in the workplace area or in career, and think analytically and logically when you're dealing with your career. Any type of research, analytical work would do well for you. Capricorn, you've got Libra in the 10th house, and there's going to be a full moon in Libra on the 20th of March. And that means that there's going to be a lot of emphasis and maybe a big push for your career on the 20th of March. And that's in Libra, and that should be very pleasant. There is going to be opposition in Aries down in the 4th house, and Chiron's down in the 4th house. That means there may be pain down at home, but you shine in your career. So shine in your career. Caps, I can see you guys doing well with anything that has to do with mediation and networking, possibly even beauty and partnerships of all kind. Aquarius, you've got Scorpio on the 10th house. There's nothing in Scorpio right now, but let's not forget Mars and Uranus are opposing Scorpio in Taurus in the 4th house. So again, you're another one who might feel an urge to be at home instead of working on the career. Push through on your career. Scorpio makes you powerful in your career, and you've got powerful things ahead of you. Pisces, you've got Sag on the 10th house, and right now there are quite a bit of things going on there. Let's see, we've got Sag. Oh wow, the last one. Well, it looks like it's time for me to go, but you have Jupiter in the 10th house, so Pisces, go for it. Jupiter in the 10th house right now in 2009 is wonderful for you. And even when Jupiter goes into Capricorn, that's going to be even better for you. And so I would say, if you're a Pisces, do something to help and heal, and something that has a cause, and something that touches your soul and spirit. And as long as you do that, you're going to be just fine. Well, I pretty much got it done in the time frame of which I wanted. That was Capricorntigress giving you her overall view of the careers for the signs and how the signs are affected in their career, especially now in 2019. Much love and much light to you all. And if you haven't, please stop by astrologyaLookInside.com, and you can also find me now at patreon.com/Capricorntigress. Bye, you guys.